What up? What up? What up? What up? I don't know. I can't see anybody's comments yet. I feel like this shit's always so fucking slow for me, man. There we go. What up, Riz? What's good, man? I might actually jump off this and just jump on my normal page. I feel like talkback lives always go so fucking slow. I feel like on my own page I can get the numbers up real quick. Yep. Hell yeah. Let's talk S1, man. I'm down to answer some questions in case anybody's confused on anything or wants clarification on it, anything like that. You know what I mean? Um, I'm excited for this shit, straight up. This has been a big project for us. It's been in the works for, you know what I mean, a couple years now. Not a couple years, but like the concept has been lingering for a while. You know what I mean? It's almost like Blackout. Blackout became up with the concept, I think, like almost 2 years before we executed. I wanted to make sure that King of the Dot was at a spot where, we could announce a whole event without matchups and everybody would roll with it. So I think, this season, it's really for the longevity of battle rap. When you look at like a lot of programming and everything like that for, TV shows, like look at the WNBA. They're not really smoking us on viewership or anything like that. Like let's be realistic right now. Could the WNBA pull 4,000 live viewers on King of the Dot's website tomorrow if they hosted a game on it? Probably not, you know what I mean? But we can pull and host 4,000 viewers on any site when we host live free battles on there. So, in retrospect, battle rap is actually bigger than a lot of the programs that are getting like $40 million broadcasting deals and everything. We just never really had a program, you know. And I think what this does, it adds structure. It's what I've always really wanted to do with battle rap. It's really make it a league, add room for growth, add room for different possibilities, and add room for people to advance. You know what I'm saying? Like the reality is, man, battle rap has turned into a popularity contest. It hasn't really been about skill for the last couple years. It's been a lot about fucking aura. You know what I mean? And to me, like a lot gets lost in translation when you get there because there's a lot of dope battle rappers working hard, doing everything right, and they're not improving, or you're not to say improving, but their positions aren't getting better. They're not evolving in battle rap. So it's like, how do we fix this, man? Because the system's broken when someone can choke 3 times and get booked as a main event again. You know what I mean? The system's broken. And for me being a league owner, like how do I ensure you guys that I have the best looking out for you when I know the system's broken? If I need to sell pay-per-views and everything to make this shit a reality, I got to go with what sells. And unfortunately, sometimes fans choose to push people that aren't really on it. You know what I mean? They push people that are choking and doing that, and they make their aura be a lot bigger than their fucking skill set, and to me, it's just, it wasn't making sense anymore. I'm booking battles, I'm sending deposits for people that where I'm like, man, this isn't the person who deserves this money, you know. And I think the Grand Prix really set that in stone for us, right? Like watching Saint win the Grand Prix, watching Saint win $50,000, watching Saint go back to the hood and buy his mama car. I think that was the first time I felt good about sending someone money in a long fucking time, bro. Like I always feel good when you help people out and you send a deposit and you helping, buy presents, pay rent and shit like that. But like there's a different feeling when someone's earned this. Saint has been loyal to King of the Dot. He's exactly what I want to push, you know what I mean? Because you see everyone on Twitter trying to pull Saint over to other leagues and Saint saying, nah, fuck that. Y'all come here. Y'all come here and battle me. This is my home. And that's the way it always should be. That's the way it used to be, man. We used to make other motherfuckers come to our house. And then all of a sudden, everyone wanted to, try to prove themselves on someone else's stage. And they start downplaying y'all like y'all ain't who the fuck you are. And then all of a sudden that becomes your aura because you allow these other people to dictate the pace of your fucking career. And they don't even really value. They don't even hold you down like that. So I think like the season really comes in line with trying to breed our own pack, man, trying to have people with our own agenda, have everything that we want to do with battle rap, and understanding and knowing that these people hold us down the same way we hold them. I'm excited for it. I think this shit's gonna breed a whole bunch of new stars. I think it's gonna put a lot of people in position that deserve to be put in position. You've seen it last year, man. How long has Family Man Hayes, Saya Boy, been in battle rap? Almost as long as me. Why is it on the fucking 13th year he starts getting the praise and love? And it's because he finally got the opportunity on a fucking stage where people are watching him. You know what I mean? And it was his skill that did it. It wasn't the aura. It wasn't none of the other shit. It was the skill set that brought him there. You look at someone like Times. Times been around. You know, Times was on, you know, what was it, Mass 3 or Mass 4, where he battled Saint, him and Saint. You know, and it's funny, when we set up this tournament, Gully and Lush were like, yo, it's going to be Saint and Times in the finals. They almost fucking nailed it, bro. It was almost that close to being Saint and Times in the finals. But that's because they knew the skill level they had, and it wasn't about the aura anymore, and it was about the skill. So Gully was super confident that Times had the skill to win the tournament. It wasn't, you know, people aren't going to know who he is, oh, they won't respect him on a big stage. It's like, yo, bro, this is a tournament, live viewing, and it put a lot of people in position to develop themselves with their skill set. You know what I mean? And it wasn't no matter about what they did before, because that's what's hurting battle rap. Everybody don't want to give the next person the look. Nobody want to give the next person the shot. The tournaments and everything help that. You got, you know, people like Real Deal who is excited to battle Times, man, because Real Deal is a real player. And when Times beat him, he made it well known. Like, look, bro, like, Real Deal's done a lot, but he said that was the best feeling he's ever gotten from a loss before, because he helped put a person who deserves that shot in that position. So that's really what's happening with the Grand Prix, with the season, is we're putting this back in the hands of the scale. We're putting this back in the hands of the people that work hard for it and deserve this shit, man. I want to send money. I want to send money to people that fuck with this shit, that hold King of the Dot down, that love this shit, man. And that's really it. You know what I mean? That's what makes this shit fun for me. That's what makes this shit fun for Gully. That's what makes this shit fun for Lush, Charles, Kingfly, Rigo, all of us. You know what I mean? We really just want to help good people win and put good people in good positions. So that's really where it's at, man. I feel like the season is an extension of the Grand Prix, because what the Grand Prix did was it brought up a lot of attention, but it ended quick. You know, it only takes up 3 months of the year. What are we going to do for the other, you know, 7 or 8 months? You know, and that's where we had to step up and come up with a decision on, you know, what are we going to do with battle rap? You know, the Grand Prix ended and everyone's like, what's next? So we had to figure that out. And I think like that's where the full season really started to come in play. The Grand Prix was a pilot project for us to run it and see what we can do on the given time we had and what we're able to move forward with. So I'm excited for it, man. I think once you guys see the judging system, it's been refined like crazy. You know, it's the benefit consistent performances, not people that just garnish fluke wins. You will not get in the playoffs just being 2-0 if you've had weak performances. You know what I mean? The way that this shit is being judged, it's by round. Boxing scoring, the rounds are accumulated. So if you go like someone like, let's say Sharon battling Marv 1 and Real Deal, let's say those were both Grand Prix battles. He lost by 1% in each of those battles, right? So realistically, on every judge scorecard, he probably didn't get 3-0'd. So every judge score probably had it like 29 to 28 in points. When you accumulate those 4 judge things, you would get your total battle score, and you would start seeing where people actually start ranking. So someone that may be 2-0, but if they've just had a shitty performance and have fluked their way up there, they'll have less points with people that have been consistent and got losses. So what this does, it actually starts helping the people that are consistent. And, you know, you being 0-2 doesn't mean that you don't have a chance to make the playoffs. You can be 0-2 with solid performances and make the playoffs over someone that's 2-0 based off your total battle score. You know what I mean? And the way that shit's all going to work. So I think it's really dope. We're judging the judges, as you guys know. So that's why we started that last year. When we started judging the judges in the Grand Prix, everyone's like, well, what's the purpose of this? Well, after a full season, when someone's judged 30 battles and you get to see their judging percentage on how much fans agree with them, you're actually going to start seeing who is a good judge. After 20 battles, if I'm judging Diz and Frack and I pick Diz and only 25% of the fans agreed with me, my judge rating is now 25%. But if I do this over 20 battles, you guys are going to start actually seeing where I sit mentally as a judge. You know what I mean? You'll start seeing my judge rating, how often fans agreed with me, how much they disagreed with me. Then near the end of it, we start seeing who actually are the good judges, who's solid, who's consistent, who's showing biasness to someone else, who's doing, you know what I mean? We start having a lot of transparency into the system. So I think this is the first step into making this realistic, making this gamifying, is really, taking the judging system as serious as possible. Judges are being paid this year. This isn't like something we want to, just throw to the side. This has got to be serious. And then if I'm paying you and you fucking around, you're going to get your ass fired. And we find the next person that wants to get paid to watch battles. So, that's it, man. Yo, Eric, I'll answer your question. How does Real Deal's title play into this? We still gonna be holding events. The season is one thing. We still gonna be throwing all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? But the season is definitely primary focus. You know what I mean? Really, this is it's gonna like the reason for the season is because Twitch is pushing this like way more than before. They're really onboarding this to make this as big as possible. And I'm excited for it, man. The fucking front page promotion the battle rappers are gonna get. We're just really creating our own lane. So I really fuck with it. I think the season is the best step we could have taken, rather than just throwing random ass events and trying to compete in everybody else's lane. Everybody want to do King of the Dot versus this guy or compare us to them. Like, don't compare us to nobody, man. We set our own fucking lane. We've been innovating in battle rap since day one. Themed events, team events, beatbox battles, 2v2s when everyone was calling them corny and shit like that. And then what happens, right? Now everybody on 2-on-2 shit. So I don't give a fuck about it, man. Don't be saying we copy no one. Don't be saying none of that corny ass shit, because motherfuckers be copying us and try to fucking play some revisionist history and make it seem otherwise. The original Grand Prix was in 2009, before other leagues even existed. So fucking miss me with all that corny ass shit. Straight up, man. We've been trend setting in battle rap. Other people try to repaint the picture because that's the picture they want y'all to see. They can't stand the fact that we actually innovating and doing that. It hurts them. So they try to repaint the picture and make it seem a different way. At the end of the day, they concerned and they worried, and that's why they got to tell people they can't fuck with us if you got to rock with them. I don't care no more, man. We on our own lane. We doing our own shit, and we don't want to fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? So telling people that if they rock with us, they can't fuck with you, suck a dick and go fuck yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's who you're going to have left at the end of it. We doing this shit for the culture. We doing this shit for real. We doing this shit to help gamify battle rap and make this shit legit for everybody, man. We want to make this entertaining. We want to put this back in the hands of the skill. And we're going to have fucking fun doing it. Straight up. You know what I mean? We work hard, and everybody here earned their shit. The battle rappers on King of the Dot, they earn their shit. So that's just what it is, man. Straight up. I'm having fun with this shit. I don't care no more. You know what I mean? For years, bro, it's all, listen, like, bro, I stay quiet because I don't care to give in to all the bullshit. But, like, if I were to ever jump on and school half these people, like, motherfuckers don't even know the history of battle rap, bro. It's funny. I'm dead ass serious, though. You know what I mean? Bro, get Uncle Rock to drop the interview. I had to teach them all about the history of New York battle rap. A lot of people don't even know a lot because they weren't involved in the culture back then. I've been in this culture since I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? I was winning battle competitions when I was 14 years old, man. Before anybody knew shit, I was taking a bus to Cincinnati, taking buses to Ottawa, taking buses to New York, missing high school to go battle when there was 30 people in a motherfucking, in a pub. You would show up like, not even knowing what beat you're gonna get, bro. I'd show up, I'd take a fucking 6-hour bus ride and the motherfucker would play Bone Crusher as my beat, and I'd be all depressed on the bus ride home. But, that's why we doing this shit, man. This is what we love. We've been involved in battle rap for a long time. Everybody in this culture, man, and that's the word, man. We're gonna have fun with this shit. King of the Dot is gonna succeed this year. We're gonna kill shit, and I'm hyped for it, man. So, hell yeah. Yeah, straight up, man. D-Bar, bro. I was probably like 16 years old when I was out there battling in Ottawa and everything like that. 15, 16, man. By the time I started King of the Dot, you guys got to understand, man. I feel like a lot of people forget. Like, I won BET Spring Bling in 2006. I won BET Spring Bling in 2008. I was supposed to be on Freestyle Friday back when Jin was champion. Like, I'm not a newcomer in this culture. I'm not a newcomer to battle rap, bro. I've been around before motherfuckers even knew what this shit was. Back in the days of the Pumpkinhead, 7L, Esoteric, Tone Deaf, like many styles. Some of the real vets in battle rap, man. Um, you can't tell me what this fucking shit is, man. I love this shit. I live this shit. I've devoted my fucking life to this shit. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited, and I think this year is gonna be the year. We got, a lot of solid talent. The Grand Prix brought up a lot of solid people. And that's what it is, man. We're gonna have fun with this shit. I'm not trying to be on that tip, but yeah, seeing people say that shit. Oh, we cop, man, suck a dick. Fuck, I need to copy someone else for, bro. Creative myself. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. But yo, I'm gonna hop off here, man. I guess I said my pieces. Unless y'all got questions, I'll answer some questions. How do you decide who faces who? We're gonna decide that, bro. Don't worry. We're gonna, obviously, when we have all the names, like there's like a little, I don't want to seed everybody because I feel like that gives people unfair advantages. This isn't like, look, you got to understand when you seed something, like let's pay a good example. Diz and Frack, you know what I mean? What could Diz have ever said to Frack that would have got the same reaction that Frack got against Diz? Everybody knows everything about Diz. Frack was kind of a newer thing. So like when you're the bigger name, it's harder to garnish those type of reactions. So I'm not going to say we're going to seed the divisions, but we're definitely going to make it as interesting as possible. We want storylines to come out of this. We want everything like that. So yeah, man, you already know what's going down in Detroit, Sean. Come on. Detroit's my second home. Detroit and Oakland and Los Angeles, all my homes. But yeah, I definitely got to make my way to Atlanta this year. I've never even been to Atlanta yet in my whole life. I've never been to Atlanta. Really, yo, Canadians' involvement in S1 is so much dependent on the next 2 weeks and what our government does. Right now, no one's allowed leaving the country unless you come back and quarantine in a hotel for a couple of days. So I just wouldn't feel comfortable putting people in that position. So you mentioned some legal. Nah, I'll fuck with anybody, bro. I don't put. But look, my thing is this: if someone's telling people not to fuck with us, I'm gonna tell people not to fuck with them. That's how we're just moving here. You know what I mean? We're building our own little thing. So people want to go work with RBE. You want to go, yo, I support all that. You know what I mean? I support the people that support the battle rap culture. You want to go battle on small, hell yeah. But if people are trying to cut you off from fucking with us, fuck them, bro. Straight up. Don't care no more. Kush supplies are good, man. Ghost drops all day. That's what King of the Dot was really built on, bro. You know what I mean? If you paid attention to the first world dominations, we used to fill the bottom of the flyers with every league's logo, whether I knew you or not. It was just to help bring more notoriety to your league, to help battle rap culture grow. There's people trying to stunt battle rap's growth, man. Battle rap, we got to ride with each other. We're not a big enough community to ride against each other yet. It's us versus the industry, not us versus each other. So straight up, man, it is what it is. I've never once told nobody they can't go nowhere. It's not in my nature, man. Especially in a time like this where people need the money, they need the opportunity. Like, life's about providing opportunity. I'm trying to make y'all a big enough name to where you guys start getting booked in Australia, England, Philippines, and do all that shit so I can watch you change your life and go have fucking fun. You know what I mean? I seen it happen. I seen Daylight. I remember Daylight. When I first found Daylight, he was in Watts. We got him to Alaska for the first time. He couldn't fucking believe it. He kept texting me. He's like, Organik, I'm in Alaska. I'm in Alaska right now. And that's the feeling I strive to give to people. You know what I mean? Like being able to have people that never seen these opportunities in their life, become reality because it happened to me. Like I would have never had a reason to go to Australia before, but battle rap brought me there. And that's one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. I'm trying to do that for all these battlers. That's the motivation y'all need to have, man. It isn't get known and get popular, because I'll tell you one thing, man. Popularity just brings fucking drama. You know what I mean? We want to create fucking memories and iconic moments for your life, for you to tell your kids about, and people to look at you and be like, damn, I wish I did that. Because, you know, anybody can get money, anybody can be cool, bro. But these opportunities, man, they're not going to be there forever. So you got to make sure that we put you guys in a position to take advantage of that shit. Because life is too short to be saying no to worldwide trips for battle rap. I'll tell you that. You know what I mean? Either way, man, much love, y'all. KOTD S1. I'm going to have fun with this shit. Salute, y'all. Peace.